Here's somewhat a tour of Mr. Rogers Institute. There were a few videos, didn't watch them all, but I did watch a few. This area is more about how he grew up and where he went to school. And the more you go around, the more it gets into his regular career as making television programs for kids. I wasn't exactly sure what this stuff had to do with his career. So he met his wife in college, and she was also interested in music. Behind me on a column, his dad said something he said a lot during the end of each episode. So now I know where he got that saying of speech from, which I'll get to. I wonder a little bit about who has worked for him from behind the scenes here. If you look at the top picture in the middle, that's him as a child. Does that look like Fred as a kid or not really? There's some videos here you can watch. You might recognize these sweaters from the shows. Behind the scenes was quite interesting to read about for me. This is the actual trolley for the neighborhood make-believe.
Daniel and Fraser showed the children some short films, and when that was finished, it was time to say goodbye. What a wonderful time I had that day. I saw so many new things, met so many friendly people who cared about children and worked for children the way I do through television. Sometimes when you meet new friends and it's time to say goodbye, you give them a gift to help them remember your time together. I wanted our new friends to remember our neighborhood. I know I'll remember their neighborhood. Think about it for a long time.
Here's the clock from Daniel. Looks familiar. This is a trivia game over here, and I did terrible. I only got 6 of these questions right. So there's a face on one side, and you have to figure out who it is. But this is what I was talking earlier about. I didn't know it was his grandfather that said the speech to him, but he always kept that in mind, and he wanted to make that clear to children. And that he started saying this consistently at the end of the programs. And now I can still hear him saying this from heaven. So that's him with his grandfather, the one that started the speech about there's only one person in the whole world like you. And I like you just the way you are. I always thought that was Fred's speech, but he got it from his grandfather. So that's something I didn't know before today. There's so much to read here. And there's even a guest book to sign, which I did. Remember these names of the puppets? Queen Sarah, King Friday the 13th, Prince Tuesday, Daniel Tiger, Radio Lane Fairchild, X-Hour. Now, some children were afraid of Radio Lane. She didn't scare me, but I did think she was the evil one of the episodes of Neighborhood Make-Believe as a kid. He got his car stolen. This is like the last little area to read of this exhibit. So that's pretty much it. There's the handbook, the guest book they like you sign. This is more about the building itself than Fred's life. Fred wanted, after he retired, he wanted this a place to store all of his stuff he got over the years from doing Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. So that's what this building got built for. And Fred was the one who paid for the majority of this to be built. Now pretty much back to where I started. All right. That's pretty much Mr. Rogers Institute of those. Mr. Rogers exhibit. This is mainly a place for conferences and Mr. Rogers strong fans, such as myself. So there you go. I don't know how many of you grew up watching Fred, but this is what he did. This is pretty much it of the exhibit. I'm now doing the low ones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this one before Daniel's Croc. He did 895 episodes based on what's on the wall. I swear I've not seen all of them. I've probably seen at least 3 to possibly 400. I have not seen all of them. He was posting these episodes before I came to life. All right, so that does it for the Mr. Rogers Institute of it. Here's all side these. I could think of people that they didn't wish that Alma would be on, so that does it. All right. Till then, till I do the next one, I